So I've been looking to replace my trusty backpack, which I've had for several years. I love the backpack, but I've beaten it up, throwing it in the sand and in the mud and gunk as I travel the country. And so I really needed to replace it. And I decided to go with the Leofoto Backup. It is a 35-liter backpack, and I thought we'd just walk through it. As you see, I've already cut the box, and so let's pull it out and see what we have here. Okay, first impressions is it's very similar to the old Shimoda that I have. It's got a nice nylon shell to it that's waterproof, and so I don't have to worry about when I lay it down that my equipment's going to get wet. I really like that. So let's see, let's go ahead and open it up. Okay, I've got the large insert, and so there is plenty of room for my my equipment. If you followed me, you know that I'm a fan of paring down your equipment when you head in the field. My basic landscape kit is a Nikon Z8 paired with a 24 to 70 millimeter f2.8 lens with a Sigma Art 14 millimeter thrown in, and basically that's usually all I take. Every now and then I'll add the Nikon 70 to 200 f2.8, but I don't often take it. But when I do, my old backpack had a small insert, and so there wasn't room to put the 70 to 200 in a compartment of its own, and so I sort of shoved it up above the compartment, sort of in that storage area up there. Wasn't ideal because it didn't keep everything in place very well, but it worked. But with this setup, I'll have room to have a compartment that I can slide that 70 to 200 in and keep it good and secure. It does have compartments for laptops. If you take laptops in your bag, I don't normally do that, but that's a nice addition there. And the compartments are completely customizable, so I can set it up for how I like to carry my gear. The zippers on it are all YKK zippers, very high quality stuff, and so that's nice. And I don't really use this, but my old Shimoda had this as well. It does have a side compartment. If you set it up to where your camera is right here, you can theoretically pull out the camera from the side without opening the large compartment. Again, I've never used it, but it's there if you like that setup. One of the things I do, let's look back in the compartment here. One of the things I am looking forward to is on my old backpack, because it was smaller and had a small insert, I didn't have room to put a second body, and I certainly didn't have room to carry my Nikon Z9 with a lens comfortably. When I attached the lens to the Z9, I could get the backpack closed, but the depth of the backpack wasn't enough to make it really comfortable. It was always pushing into my back when I hiked with it, and so this is a little bit deeper. I'll be able to carry that body without it really affecting the way that the backpack closes. So that'll be nice on those occasions where I think I might need a second body. The backpack does have an aluminum curved frame to it to help with the comfort of carrying it and take strain off of your back, and so that's nice, keeps everything good and rigid. It's adjustable fit as well. So you can move your straps, your shoulder straps, you know, around to suit your body size. I'm a little guy. It's already set at the little guy settings, and so that's going to be great for me. But if you're a little bit bigger and you need some extra room and drop it down on your back a little bit, you can raise up those, you know, you can reposition those back straps and shoulder straps. And so that's a really cool function to be able to custom fit it to you. It's got really nice padded, wide belt straps or waist straps that will help take that weight off of your shoulders. So if you're on a long hike, that's crucial. I really like how these are made, and the width of them I think will be really comfortable. It's got an integrated fanny pack, so you can put extra accessories in there, and that fanny pack will actually come out, and it's got a strap inside that if you want to take it off of the backpack and use it separately, you can do that as well. On the outside, lots of storage. You've got an integrated tripod carrying system. You have extra pockets for accessories on both sides. And you have two handles, and I really like that. You have one on top so you can grab it and move it there, or you can just grab it here and move it around. And so I like that as well. Okay, on the top we have a couple of storage compartments. There's one big one that has plenty of storage for larger items. Probably not as much room as I had in my old bag because of that large insert, but there's a give and take there. There's still plenty of room for some of my larger items like crampons and such. But also, because of that large insert, I have a lot more room to put some gear and make it handy when I open the main compartment. So anyway, we've got that main larger storage compartment. There are two zippered compartments that you can keep some stuff in to keep things organized. That's really nice. Probably put my remote triggers and that kind of thing in there. And then there is an extra storage. I really like this. There's an extra storage compartment right here. It's not really big, but I can put some stuff there that I might need to get to a little quicker than that large compartment. And so they'll slide right there. That's really nice. Okay, so the front compartment, I've been waiting on this. I really think this is neat. This compartment is locked with this neat little magnetic button right here. And so it's got zippers on both sides to open it up a little bit. And then there's a couple of pockets right here. I could put batteries and that kind of thing right there. Maybe put my keys when I'm hiking. And so not a ton of storage, but enough to put a few things that I need on a regular basis, some small items. Batteries come to mind that'll probably go right there. Now here's the cool thing. This front compartment, though I probably will use it to store some things, it is ready for a hydration system. It's made to put a bladder right in the front here, and then you just snake the tube right here through this slit and attach it to the shoulder, and so you just have your hydration tube right here, your bladder. Like I say, I'll probably use it for storage. I probably should use it as a hydration bladder because I have a habit of forgetting to grab water before I head out. But if you like a hydration bladder, it's already set up for that. Really, really cool functionality. When you're finished, you just snap it back in place, pull the zippers up, and everything is nice and tight and ready to go. So there's plenty of storage for all of your accessories, and that's going to be really nice. The straps themselves, the shoulder straps, you do have storage there. You have a integrated sleeve for water, and then you have a storage pocket right here that looks like it'll perfectly fit an iPhone. Leofoto's also provided an extra rain cover. The bag is waterproof, and so you probably won't need this a lot, but it's really nice if it really starts pouring, that you have a cover that's provided that you can put over the bag just to make sure any openings, maybe you didn't get a zipper all the way closed, just to make sure that those openings are sealed up and your equipment stays nice and dry. And so I like how they have provided that, almost an over-engineering of the product. And so that'll be nice. That'll probably slip right here in one of these pockets, and I'll forget about it until I really need it. The last thing I think is the bottom. The base of it is a good heavy base. And so it's a little bit more ruggedly built, so that if you drop it down or you put it down on rocks and whatnot, it's not going to tear your case up. It's a hefty case, but it's not too heavy. It's not too big. And I really think it's going to be a good complement to the work that I do, and keep my gear safe and provide me ample room to carry everything I need in the field. All right, guys, if y'all want to check it out, just jump over to leofoto.com and you can see it there. It's really, I think, a good value. And yeah, I'm looking forward to taking it in the field and giving it a good test run.